Hey everyone, Mark Johnston here, and I wanted to share a bit of a story with my marriage with my wife Jennifer and I. So this was probably 10 years ago now. I remember a time when things were really rough between Jen and I, and we thought, okay, we would go and get some help. So we shopped around a bit. I remember going to a religious leader at the time, and we went to talk to him. We presented some of our problems, and unbeknownst to me, you know, my he started talking to my wife, and he suggested to her. He said, I think it would be best if the two of you just divorce, get it over with, because this isn't going to go well. My wife, she actually came to me and talked to me about this, and it really got me thinking. Here we were having some struggles. The person that we were supposed to trust was suggesting that this was an unsolvable situation. And I thought to myself at that moment, okay, we have some choices to make. I looked at this, and I saw the possible future that Jen and I could have. And luckily, Jen also saw that future, and we decided to work through this. Now, there's some reasons for this. Here's the thing: is at that point, Jen and we already had our first child. She was pregnant with our second child, and I knew that if we were going to do the best for our children, then having a happy, healthy marriage would be what was best for our children. Now, I remember growing up in my family. My parents were really good examples as parents. They were wonderful people. I'm happy to say that just recently, within the other year, they celebrated their 50th anniversary together. And I thought about what kind of an impact their example had on my life, showing that care for each other, showing each other that concern, that support, and the kind of lessons that I learned from their example. And I knew if I didn't solve some of these issues, then my children would be faced with a life where they didn't have that same example that I had growing up. And I knew then that they would further on grow up to be individuals that, not having that example would probably struggle in their relationships and might pass that on to their kids as well. I was afraid here of making a lot of the changes that I knew I needed to make. I needed to have a lot more follow through. I knew I needed to listen to the needs of Jen a lot more. I knew I needed to change my perspective, my mindset. But I also knew that I needed to do this for myself, for my children, for my wife. If my children were to have a chance at having a healthy, happy life, then it would mean growing up with both parents and having that example for them. So because of that, I'm happy to say, Jen and I are going to be celebrating our 14th anniversary pretty soon. And we couldn't be happier together. We absolutely love being around each other, and to the point where it embarrasses our kids at times. But, I'm glad that I can give that example to my children, because they absolutely deserved an intact family. So here's the thing. I wanted to share this because all of you, I know many of you are struggling right now with many of the same choices. Can I be strong? Can I make those changes that I need to make for the sake of my marriage, for the sake of my children, for the sake of myself? And I know it's not it's not easy, but it is absolutely something that's needed. And we're here to give that support to you, to help you know what you need to do to make those changes. So I wanted to share the story, but I also wanted to share that, you know, what we're going to be doing. We're going to be opening doors for our new and improved Relationship Reboot 2.0. It's going to be a live course. We're going to be opening this up over the next day or two. And I'm really excited about this. See, the thing is, we've been putting together material for years now, and I wanted to give everyone a much better experience with our online course. I've seen just how much good our course has done, how many people it's helped, how many people, you know, have sent me messages saying, hey, because of this program, you know, today I'm celebrating my anniversary. My husband, my wife, we're putting our rings back on. We're working this through. But I wanted to give people an even better experience, something a little bit more tailored, something a little bit more understandable, a little bit easier to follow. And so we're revamping the course. And as part of this, I wanted to have the opportunity to talk with all of you directly, which is why I wanted to do this course live. So as part of this, I will be running these classes, you know, with me and my team. We're going to be able to talk with you directly, answer some questions. But even beyond that, this is the exciting part. You know, this is something that some of the others on my team were a little bit doubtful about. But I wanted to give everyone that's joining the live course some live check-in calls with a professional marriage expert to make sure that you're on track, that everything is going smoothly. And people are saying, okay, we have a lot of people going through this course. You know, how are we going to handle all these people in running these check-in calls? And I said, we're gonna find a way to do this. So I've had people tell me that our course before is unlike anything that they've ever experienced, and I'm trying to give an even better experience now, so that you guys don't have to waste years going through traditional therapy and trying to figure out what's going to work, what's not going to work. So there's not going to be more confusion, so that you all can be there for your kids, so that you can give the best example possible, so that you can help them grow up to be healthy, happy adults themselves and give that example to their children. This is not just about you. This isn't even just about your kids. This is about generations to come. So I want to remind people that we are limiting the amount of people that can run through the live course to just 100 people. There's 100 spots open, and I hope that you get one of them. I hope that you're there. And to give an incentive to this, we're going to be offering some extra courses for everyone that joins during the launch period. We're going to be giving our Parenting 911 course as a bonus gift, because I know how much family means to all of you and how overwhelming it is to parent when your marriage is struggling. And I want to give you some solutions to that. So just to recap, we're opening our doors for the live Reboot 2.0 course in just a day or so. We are going to be limiting spots to that for 100 people. And then on top of that, we are going to be running this course live. You'll have a chance to ask questions, but we're also going to be giving people live check-in calls throughout the course to make sure that you get everything that you need, all the tools that you need, all the questions answered to have success here. So hope to see you all in there. I'm really excited to be running this coming in June. But the doors are opening soon, so please stay tuned. Please sign up. If you are considering making that choice and working on your marriage, I can absolutely guarantee you this is a hugely useful tool. And so thank you all for watching, and hope to see you in the class.